Good morning. Welcome to our live stream. It's 8:04 this morning. We want to take you live inside the grand opening ceremony of the Panasonic plant in Soto. We've been covering this for months. Let's listen in.
We've made here in just 2 short years. My name is Sarah King, and I am the Chief People Officer here at Panasonic Energy Corporation of North America. And I have the honor of welcoming you to Panasonic's newest and the world's largest advanced battery cell manufacturing facility. That's what And by the way, this is also the largest private investment in Kansas history. At Panasonic, we build energy that changes the future. We're powered by our people, and we are currently 1,100 committed and talented team members who are mostly from the greater Kansas City area and also from all over this great state of Kansas, the United States, and the world. This team is powered by incredible partnerships with world-class educational institutions like Kansas City, Kansas Community College, Johnson County Community College, the University of Kansas, Kansas State, and our very own USD 232. Through these partnerships, we've created programs that develop careers for individuals who are making our mission here possible. We have apprenticeship and co-op programs that offer education in the classroom and on the production floor. We've also built internships that give students global experiences, and we are just getting started. We will expand this team to over 4,000 people in the coming months and years, and there's no one better to lead and grow our people than our President and Chief Operating Officer. He is the leader that so many of you have come to know and trust because of his personal commitment to this facility, to the state of Kansas, and to each and every one of you who have made today possible. Please welcome Alan Swan.
Good morning. I'm looking forward to all the applause since you gave it all to Sarah. Let's see how I do. Okay, so on behalf of Panasonic Energy, it's a privilege to welcome you all to this truly historic day here in DeSoto, Kansas. Thank you for joining us as we celebrate the official opening of our newest and largest manufacturing facility in Panasonic's 107-year history. We're honoured today to be joined by many distinguished guests, partners and friends, and in particular, if I may introduce the team here on stage. We have Yuki Kusumi, our Chief Executive Officer of Panasonic Holdings. Chris Takamoto, the Executive Vice President of Panasonic Energy. Our dear friend, Lieutenant Governor of Kansas, David Toland. And as a fellow Kansian, the Senator for Kansas, Senator Moran. And of course, last but not least, Ambassador, the Japanese Ambassador to the United States. Thank you very much. So you're going to hear from all of the speakers very shortly, and I've got like 2 or 3 minutes to get through this one. So, if you allow me, just a little bit of a moment to reflect on how remarkable this journey has been. Just 2.5 years ago, November 22, we stood on this very ground. At that point, it was just a big open field, but we had a bold vision to build a world-class facility that would power the future of clean transportation, create thousands of jobs, new high-quality jobs, and serve as the catalyst for economic growth in Kansas and across the region. Today, that vision is a reality. This is a testament not just to Panasonic's commitment, but to the dedication, the collaboration of our partners at every level, local, state, and federal. Our customers, our suppliers, and most importantly, the people of DeSoto and the greater Kansas City community. And while she's not able to join us today, Governor Laura Kelly, her vision, her dedication have been instrumental in every step of the way, and we're very grateful for her partnership. For Senator Moran, your commitment to strengthening American manufacturing, supporting the private sector, innovation, has been vital to make this vision a reality and giving the United States a competitive edge. Thank you. So I've already warned a few people in the audience on this next bit because I'm going to call some people out. But of course, none of this would happen without the hard work and passion of our employees, our construction teams, the community partners who brought this facility to life. I could honestly speak for the next hour, and I would never get through all the thanks that I have to do to the people that are here. But if you allow me to indulge just a little, I'd like to personally thank a few. To J.B. Strobel, Kevin Kazakart, and to Jeff Van Heel. About 2 years ago, I did phone a friend and asked for some help and advice. And they came running to help me. They came running to help Panasonic, and they came running to help this facility. That is friendship, and that is outstanding. So JB and team, thank you so much for that. To Abra and Chet, I'm not sure where they are, I think they're over there. Well, there they are. To Abra and Chet, the respective CEOs of Turner and Yates, without them and the many construction heroes that we have, we would not be at this point. It takes a village to build and install the machines for this factory. So to all the union craftsmen and women and all the others that helped us, thank you. To Cliff Illig, who welcomed us with unconditional support to the region, supported us in helping us grow and become part of this Kansas City region. Cliff, thank you very much. To Dr. Alec Karp of Palantir for his friendship, encouragement, and partnership with AI, and to all of our Panasonic employees who have joined us and have begun this Kansas adventure. Today we celebrate a promise fulfilled. We are delivering on our commitment to Kansas, creating jobs, investing in local communities, and powering to a more sustainable future for all. And finally, our batteries will be shipped from Kansas to many customers, and I'm delighted to say many of those customers are here today. We have Harbinger, so Phil, John, good to see you. They're involved with the groundbreaking electrical medium-duty fleets, so kind of Class 5, Class 6. Mark, Emad, Nick, Ryan, the Lucid team, and they've got a new Gravity product, which is just through those curtains over there. The Hexagon Purist team, I did see Morton somewhere, there he is. Morton and Todd with their Class 8 tractor, which is magnificent product, although Morton, I haven't driven that yet, so we've got to fix that. I've driven the Harbinger, but I haven't managed to drive that one. And then finally, Dinesh and the Tesla team, they're here today representing Tesla, and of course they make the world's #1 selling product. Let's say a big thank you to our customers. This factory stands as a testament to what we can accomplish when vision, commitment, and collaboration come together. Thank you again for your partnership, your trust, and your belief in what we can achieve together. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Alan, for your and all the people behind it. Now it is my privilege to introduce Mr. Yuki Kasumi, Representative Director, President, and Group Chief Executive Officer of Panasonic Holding Corporation. His 36-year career at Panasonic spans research and development, strategy, management, and different roles across multiple business sectors, including serving as the director of the group's automotive energy business. He is known for his commitment to Panasonic's founding principles to enhance the well-being of people and society through our business operations. It is my pleasure to introduce Mr. Kasumi.
Thank you, Sarah, for the kind introduction and your leadership in this project. Good morning, Lieutenant Governor Toland, Senator Moran, Representative Davis, Mayor Walker, and Ambassador Yamada-san, as well as the many esteemed local officials from DeSoto and the Wardell region, valued partners, and representatives from the entire Kansas community. First and foremost, I would like to express my most sincere gratitude to you for the strong support and guidance that you have extended to us over the past 3 years. And of course, I would like to extend my special appreciation to Governor Kerry, who could not be here today, but her support, we could not have made it to this point. Today, we feel very honored to welcome you to the opening ceremony for landmark achievement, this world-class facility truly built in Kansas for the world. It signifies not only the successful completion of the first phase of our construction, but more importantly, the beginning of an exciting new chapter. A chapter where Kansas will produce the advanced battery cells that power a cleaner, more sustainable future for the customers across the globe. This moment represents a modern contribution of everything Panasonic was founded to be. In 1923, Panasonic's founder, Konosuke Matsushita, saw a need. Bicycles were common, but safe riding was not. So he went beyond inventing the lamp. He innovated, creating the Excel Drive battery. This new battery and its special assembly method provided us 30 hours of operations, while others at the time managed only 2 or 3 hours. It was a small product with a big impact. It unlocked new possibilities in the personal mobility and safety. This is just one example of the founder's larger vision. He believed the purpose of an enterprise is to drive innovation that makes our society better and to contribute to the flourishing of our communities. This new facility embodies that enduring mission. Just as early battery innovation unlocked the new possibilities and freedom through the personal mobility, this facility in Kansas will empower Americans and people around the world to choose safer, cleaner, and more advanced transportation options for their families. I firmly believe this investment represents a strong opportunity for Panasonic, for our society, and for the people of Kansas. For our business, it is critical to maintain our competitive edge in the growing EV industry sector with an initial annual production capacity target of approximately 32 gigawatt hours. We are strategically scaling our operations to meet the surging global demand for the EV battery cells. For our society, it also makes a significant and direct contribution to Panasonic green impact. our global commitment to reducing CO2 emissions and helping to realize a decarbonized society. As part of that effort, this facility represents a significant advancement in optimizing waste reduction and enhancing efficiency. It also contributes to establishing a more sustainable supply chain. We aim to work with our US partners to establish a more circular and domestic supply chain in which we recycle scrap manufacturing materials and discard batteries to produce brand new battery cells. It's my greatest pleasure that this $1 billion investment is on track to scrolling is very fast. Sorry. What is happening? I don't know. It is very difficult to memorize every piece of my speech. Still, this is the wrong position. This also happened in my CES keynote speech as well. At that time, the script blacked out. But my friend, at that time, the Captain America helped me. Can you recover? Sorry about this situation. This situation sometimes happens. Williamson, do you bring the script of the printed copy of the script? I'd like to continue. I firmly believe that this investment represents a strong opportunity for Panasonic, for our society, and for the people of Kansas. For our business, it is critical to maintain our competitive edge in growing EV industry sector. With the initial annual production capacity target of approximately 32 gigawatt hours, we are strategically scaling our operations to meet the surging global demand for EV battery cells. For our society, it also makes a significant and direct contribution to Panasonic Green Impact, our global commitment to reducing CO2 emissions and helping to realize a decarbonized society. As part of that effort, this facility represents a significant advancement in optimizing waste reduction and enhancing efficiency. It also contributes to establish more sustainable supply chain. Now, it recovered. Thank you very much. Anyway, we aim to work with our US partners to establish a more circular and domestic supply chain in which we recycle scrap manufacturing materials and discarded batteries to produce brand new battery cells. It's my greatest pleasure that this $1 billion investment is on track to create thousands of new high-quality jobs for people in Soto and across the greater Kansas City area. Inside, the battery cells are already in mass production and will be shipped to customers shortly. Around 1,100 members of this community have already joined Panasonic Energy, and more than 3,800 people, most of them Kansans, helped build this facility. I'm truly grateful for the dedication and hard work of everyone who has contributed to making this day a reality. We should all feel immense pride in this collective achievement a state-of-the-art facility built in Kansas for the world. But I'm even proud of this as a symbol of our contribution to the progress and development of society, as well as the well-being of people, both here in Kansas and across the globe. So once again, please accept my greatest appreciation to all of you, the distinguished members of the Kansas community, and our invaluable partners for the support that you have provided us up until today. However, this is just the beginning. To make our business in this Kansas community sustainable, our operations must continue to evolve. It is my hope that this factory will become unparalleled in the speed of continuous improvement. So today, I would like to offer my gratitude to the entire Panasonic team for your dedication and your hard work. I'm truly proud of each of you. Let us further accelerate continuous improvement, or Kaizen, as we steadily have done in our effort towards this final stage of production preparations. With this factory now operational, we are building a more sustainable future. We are building new opportunities, and we are building them together. Thank you very much for joining us today to celebrate this wonderful moment with us. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Kasumi. It's an inspiration to hear your vision for the moment. We are truly making more than battery cells together. Next, I'm honored to introduce Mr. Chris Takamoto. Mr. Takamoto is the Executive Vice President of Panasonic Energy Corporation and Chief Executive Officer of Panasonic Energy Corporation of North America. Mr. Takamoto leads Panasonic's global electric vehicle battery business and manufacturing sites across the US and Japan. His leadership has helped propel Panasonic to become the world's leading supplier of cylindrical lithium-ion batteries. Please welcome Mr. Chris Takamoto.
So just in case I have a paper screen. So good morning, and thank you for joining us on this historic day for Panasonic Energy, for Kansas, and for American manufacturing. As Sarah said earlier, it's hard to stand here and not reminisce about how far we have come. 3 years ago, during the summer of 2022, I stood on the stage with many of you just down the road in Topeka to announce our plans to bring this facility to Kansas. At that time, we announced a vision and numbers that were exciting: $4 billion investment and 4,000 new jobs, but also abstract. But today, the impact of this investment is becoming a reality. I stand here today in front of not just a 4.7 million square feet of manufacturing facility, but also our growing team of Panasonic employees in Kansas as the very first battery cells roll off the lines to be shipped to the customers. What was once an idea and a commitment is now a reality. Our factories and jobs that will power the Kansas economy and the vehicles across this country. For over 100 years, Panasonic has driven technological innovations for the betterment of society. Today, we are the North American market leader in EV lithium-ion battery cells, producing around 70 cells every second at our facilities. That production capacity will continue to climb as production ramps up here in Kansas, at what will be the largest factory Panasonic has ever built in our history. Yeah. Our continued growth and investments are driven by two factors. First, We are investing in advanced battery technologies and manufacturing so that we can deliver higher energy density, lower cost, and improved performance while reducing the environmental impact, all while maintaining our unwavering commitment to quality. This factory will produce our latest generation 2170 cylindrical lithium-ion battery cells. These advanced high-performing cells power some of the most innovative electric vehicles on the road today, including the recently announced Lucid Gravity SUVs. Secondly, we are investing in our American supply chain, including this state-of-the-art facility here in Kansas, because the market demands it. As demand for the EV continues to grow across the United States, customers like Tesla, Lucid, and Hexagon Plus will soon benefit directly from this battery cell produced right here, powering the next generation of EVs on the American roads. But what happens here is just the first step in building a stable, secure domestic supply chain, one that's becoming a reality thanks to our ongoing investment and partnership. We are supporting the domestic production of critical EV battery components, strengthening North America's manufacturing ecosystems, and helping America maintain its competitive edge. When we selected Kansas for this facility, we were choosing a community and the workforce we believed in. We were drawn to Kansas for its skilled manufacturing workforce, reliable infrastructure, and central location in North America. Since then, we built relationships that will last for years to come. Not only has our team grown to 1,100 employees in Kansas, but we've had the opportunity to work closely with the leaders and organizations across the community to build a relationship that will drive our mutual success in the future. Our partnership with Unified School District Number 232, Kansas City, Kansas Community College, and Johnson County Community College will help the next generation of promising young people flourish into their lives and careers. We are leveraging a strategic partnership with local institutes like University of Kansas and Kansas State University to help make Kansas a pioneer in battery manufacturing and technology, and will help make Kansas a pioneer in battery technology in the future. Thank you. 3 years ago, we made a promise. Today, the promise became reality. Throughout the development of this project, we've become a part of this community. You've welcomed us with open arms. I first visited Kansas in December 2021 while on the site selection trip for this very facility. I visited many other states on that trip, but frankly, Kansas made the best impression on me. It was the people. Lieutenant Governor Toland hosted a dinner for us, and he and all the attendees made us feel truly welcome. That welcoming spirit persists through every meeting I had in this state. So we chose Kansas to be our new home, and we chose the people of Kansas to be our new neighbors. We are so grateful that the people of Kansas has chosen us in return. What makes me most excited is that today is the end of one phase, but just the beginning of another. Thank you for joining in this journey to build the next chapter in American manufacturing, the next chapter of economic growth in DeSoto and Kansas, and the next chapter in our commitment and involvement in this community. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Takamoto. It's exciting to hear you describe the momentum behind our battery business in this facility. My name is Jeff Werner, and I lead Panasonic's corporate and government affairs for Panasonic North America. Since we began working on this project, the engagement with our government partners at all levels has been critical to our success. In particular, Governor Laura Kelly and her team have been tireless and dedicated partners. They have welcomed us to Kansas with open arms, and they have supported our vision for this facility. While the Governor Kelly is not able to be here today, she did send us a brief video that we would like to share with everyone.
Hello, Panasonic. Kansas Governor Laura Kelly here. I am so sorry I couldn't be with you for this long-anticipated day, the grand opening of the largest private investment in our state's history. Panasonic's state-of-the-art EV battery plant in Soto marks a bright new era for the campus. The truly monumental effort that has gone into every aspect of this project has culminated in this historic day as the plant begins its mass production of EV batteries. It's hard to overstate what Panasonic's investment means to Kansas and the value of the partnership that made it possible. Now, this didn't happen by accident. Since day one of my administration, we have taken a new approach to economic development and revamped how we grow the Kansas economy for the long haul. We prioritized strategic partnerships. We focused on talent, and we elevated the quality of life in our communities. We thought outside the box. We greenlit new and different approaches. And who could have imagined what this innovative thinking would result in? Who would have thought Ryan Wills, Lieutenant Governor David Toland's special assistant, would turn over the Kansas business cards and be inspired to write a song about Panasonic's 7 principles. I could never have imagined the Panasonic boombox I sent with a recording of the song would be the reason Kansas got the gold in this extremely competitive process. It seems appropriate to have Ryan once again share the song that brought the prize home to Kansas. Ryan, why don't you take it away with the 7 things we said?
Number 1, will always give to the world which I live. Number 2, we must be fair. Tell the truth when I'm not there. Number 3, we are a team, so much bigger than just me. Number 4, I'll always try to grow. Number 5, I must be courteous and humble. Number 6, I will always be willing to change. Number 7, I'll be grateful every single day. These are the 7 things we say. These are the 7 things we do. These are the 7 ways we live.
Panasonic, thank you for placing your trust in Kansas. It has been my honor and my pleasure to join you in the journey that has led to this day. I'm looking forward to many more years of a successful partnership as we propel Kansas into the future together.
Thank you again, Governor Kelly, for your leadership, and thank you, Ryan, somewhere in the room, for that tribute to the 7 principles that serve as the foundation for everything we do here at Panasonic. That's just fantastic. So it's now my distinct pleasure to welcome to the podium the Honorable David Toland, Lieutenant Governor of Kansas. From our very first conversations, Lieutenant Governor Toland has been a fierce advocate for the people of Kansas, and along with Governor Kelly, has been the driving force in making this project happen. A 7th-generation Kansan, he also serves as Secretary of Kansas Department of Commerce, advancing economic development and business investment in the Sunflower State. Lieutenant Governor, The podium is yours.
Thank you very much, Jeff, and what an honor to be here today. Osaka no minasan, kanzase yokoso. Takoyaki mo ekedo, uchino barbecue mo saiko dese. What? For those who haven't had a Japanese tutor for the last week, I said, Osaka folks, welcome to Kansas. Takoyaki is tasty, but wait until you try our barbecue. Kansas no stenkara, nanatsu no gensoku ni tsuite, ohanashi sasete kudasai. Please let me tell you the story of the Panasonic 7 principles from the Kansas perspective. Number one, fairness and honesty. We gave our word to Panasonic that we would protect their confidential business information, that we would not leak. This is illustrated by the fact that not once, even when it could have been politically advantageous in an election year, did any Kansas official, Democrat or Republican, break that promise. Number two, adaptability. Numbers changed, politics changed, timelines changed, and so Kansas changed. We flexed, we pivoted, we maneuvered, we adapted. But our commitment to making it to this day never changed. Number three, contribution to society. Kansas built this with Panasonic, knowing that it's not about us and it's not about now. It's about a better, more prosperous future for our children and for their children. Number four, courtesy and humility. In the course of the largest project that either Panasonic Energy or Kansas had ever undertaken, we had many high-stress, difficult situations. Not once, though, was a voice ever raised or a finger ever pointed between Kansas and Panasonic. Not once. At least while I was in the room. Collaboration and team spirit, number five. Our Kansas team was committed and colorful, diverse but united. These are just some of the names that will be remembered as the statesmen and stateswomen who made this possible. Kelly, Moran, Davids, Masterson, Sykes, Reichman, Sawyer, Hawkins, Woodard, Erickson, Tarwater, Clayton, Waymaster, Billinger, Gossage, Turk, Walker, Eilert, Illig, Paris, Conkey, Kelly, Lorenz, Reed, Hughes, North, Willis, T-Viteris, Jack, Wills, Bach, Works, Jefferson, Henning, Cowden, Campbell, Bean, Flanders, Rooker, Gerard, Leith, Hinshaw, Sayer, Stavropoulos, Peterson, DeHart, Hunter, Mosier. That's some of the names. The team was all of us, our federal partners, our state partners, our higher education partners, JETRO, our regional economic development partners, our partners in organized labor, and the list goes on. And the point is that we all came together as one Kansas team working with Panasonic. Number six, untiring effort for improvement. Just as Kansas has helped propel Panasonic Energy to the next level, Panasonic Energy has propelled Kansas to greater heights. Otani Shohei Bobby Witt Jr. no yoni, homurano nelate ikimasu. We swing for the fences, just like Shohei Otani or Bobby Witt Jr. And number seven, gratitude. To our commerce team, they're dogged, determined, driven, sometimes delirious from jet lag, but we have stood side by side doing things that nobody thought possible in winning what is by far the largest economic development project in Kansas history. So I thank the people of the Kansas Department of Commerce. But the most important words of gratitude are to the Panasonic team. I have had the good fortune of getting to know you in Kyoto and DeSoto, over bento boxes and over barbecue, at the Panasonic Founders Guest House, and at the Governor's Mansion. We are grateful and we are honored by the trust that you have placed in us, and we will always work to be worthy of that trust because we recognize that this is an investment in the Kansans of today and in the Kansans of tomorrow. Honma Kansas ni kite kurete okini. Kongomo kitai shite mase. Truly, thank you so much for choosing Kansas. And now we look to the future.
Thank you, Lieutenant Governor Toland, for your steadfast partnership over the past 3 years, and I'm thrilled now to introduce the senior senator from the great state of Kansas, Jerry Moran. Senator Moran has been actively supporting this project since the very beginning, and his leadership has helped make the decision to invest in Kansas an easy one. Whether it's his partnership on this project or his leadership in the Senate, Senator Moran is a steadfast advocate for his state. Senator Moran, thank you for everything that you have done.
Thank you, Jeff. Good morning, everyone. If there's complaints about an early start this morning, it's my fault. I'm leaving to catch a plane to the nation's capital, and an early start was beneficial. But in the month of July, we're probably going to be pleased that we started our day early. I'm delighted to be here with Kansans and Kansas Cityans, to be here with the friends and leaders from Panasonic in Japan and across the country, and to be here on a day in which, as it was described to me when I walked in the door, this is a day of joy. This is a major accomplishment for Panasonic and for the state of Kansas, for the Kansas City region. All of us will benefit by this investment, the largest in our state's history from a private corporation. This is a major accomplishment and day, and I thank all who are engaged in this. Our legislative leaders, the President of the Senate and I went to Reno, Nevada together. Our Speaker of the House, the legislators that are here and the legislators that are in their districts and at home across the state of Kansas. To Governor Kelly, to Lieutenant Governor Toland. This has been an accomplishment that involved many, and all were committed to an outcome that we celebrate today. I indicated I'm leaving for this location and go to MCI, where I return to Washington. What I take with me is this reminder that when we all work together, we accomplish something that would never be accomplished in division and divisiveness. We gather here as all Kansans, as people from this region who have worked together to celebrate not the arguments that sometimes take place where I work, but the cooperation and civility, the desire for an outcome. And that is what we recognize today is this accomplishment that matters so much. I have a dream for our state, probably unrelated to being a United States Senator. I've had it for a long time and had it before I held this office. Our state is known and we contribute greatly to the world and to the United States economy in agriculture, in aviation manufacturing, in finance, in service industries. All across our state, we have the segments of an economy that cause us to have an opportunity for a future for Kansas. What today's announcement and today's ribbon cutting exhibits is we have a reason for an even brighter future, a reason for even greater optimism. I was so pleased to hear the conversation about Kansas people. Thank you for saying that. I think as a native Kansan, a lifelong Kansan, I can say that sometimes we look for someone from outside Kansas to tell us that we're okay, that what we have here is a good thing. And Panasonic's decision to locate this plant near DeSoto is that stamp of approval that we all so much appreciate. And what I think it means more than just Panasonic's presence, when Panasonic put its stamp of approval upon a location in our state, it sent a message to the rest of the business world in the United States and around the globe. Take a look at the state of Kansas and see what we saw. Many of the places across the country that have been hotspots in economic growth, they now are congested, too much traffic. Lifestyle and life ways are too challenging. Kansas has so much to offer, and Panasonic said it so well when they said they came here. They chose this site because of Kansas people. Thank you for recognizing the value of who we are. Hard work, desire to work, motivation, and skill sets that we have and are developing every day in our universities, technical colleges, and community colleges. This investment is a bright indication of what Kansans have to achieve and what Kansans will have to offer the rest of the world. That goal of mine is to make sure that people who have an interest in manufacturing, advanced manufacturing, technology, computers, science, industry development, engineering, that the people of our state can find a new career and can find opportunities that mean they can raise their children in the place that we all call home. Panasonic, thanks for your stamp of approval, and thank you to the people of Kansas and the workers of our state who gave them the confidence to choose DeSoto. Thank you for the opportunity to join you today.
Thank you, Senator Moran, for your continued partnership. Our final speaker today, I am honored to introduce His Excellency Shigeo Yamada, Ambassador of Japan to the United States of America. Ambassador Yamada is a longtime veteran of Japan's foreign ministry, and he has had several key appointments to the United States during his illustrious career. The ambassador works every day to strengthen the important ties between Japan and the United States. And I can say that everyone involved in this project can attest to the importance of the deep friendship between our two countries, and we are grateful for his leadership since becoming ambassador in 2023. Mr. Ambassador, welcome to the podium.
Good morning. As the last speaker, I think we are at that stage of the event that everything has been said. So I'll try to be brief. So this is my true pleasure to join you this morning as we celebrate the opening of the Panasonic Energy's Kansas factory. So I'd like to join others to express my sincere appreciation to Governor Kelly and Lieutenant Governor Tolan, the Senator, and members of the Kansas legislature, and also everyone at the state government and the city of DeSoto, and also every one of you here today for your steadfast support and commitment, which made this moment possible. Thank you very much. Today, the ties between Japan and the United States are stronger than ever. When Japanese Prime Minister Prime Minister Ishiba came to Washington, D.C. in February as just the second foreign leader to do so. The two leaders, meaning the Prime Minister and the President, pledged to pursue a new golden age in Japan-US relationship. And Japan has been the largest foreign investor in the United States for the past 5 consecutive years, supporting approximately 1 million jobs, 1 million very good jobs across the country. But Japanese investment in this country is about much more than just dollars and cents. By working hand in hand with local communities, Japanese companies are building enduring ties and sense of trust between our two peoples. And these personal ties, connections, form the very foundation on which the bilateral relationship is built, and allowing us to collaborate not just as allies, but as trusted partners and friends. And this Panasonic factory is a shining example of that partnership in action. Panasonic Energy's collaboration with University of Kansas and other institutions will drive the cutting-edge technology and nurture local talents, helping young Kansans to gain valuable skills and secure high-quality jobs right here in the Sunflower State. So I am very much delighted to see that here in DeSoto, Japan and the United States are bringing our minds, our hands together as one. As an ambassador, I understand that there are concerns about the ongoing consultations regarding the tariff measures which are affecting Japan and many Japanese companies. I can assure you that the two governments are engaged in very intensive consultations, and I am hopeful that we can reach an agreement soon, an agreement that will make both our economies stronger. So lastly, I would like to say that if there is anything the embassy, consulate general, or the Japanese government can do to support you, please do not hesitate to get in touch with us. We are always eager to provide whatever assistance we can provide. So congratulations again, and also I wish you the very best luck as well as every success in the years to come. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Ambassador. And now we would like to invite a few more of our leaders to the stage. Megan Lee, Chairwoman and CEO of Panasonic Corporation of North America, Mr. Kazu Tadanobu, CEO of Panasonic Energy, and Representative Therese Davids of Kansas's 3rd Congressional District. So this is the fun part. We are about to begin a special Japanese tradition called Kagamiwari, or sake barrel opening. This ceremony is often performed at weddings, company anniversaries, and other happy occasions in Japan. The word kagami means mirror. The word wari means to break. The round lid of the sake barrel symbolizes harmony and good fortune. By breaking it open, we are opening the door to happiness, prosperity, and unity. So in a moment, our honored guests are going to take the wooden mallets and break open the lid of the sake barrels. This is not only a symbolic act, it's a joyful moment to share with everyone here in the room. So I think we're getting ready here. All right, everyone. So this kind of takes a little bit of audience participation here as well. So we're all going to join in on the celebration. When we do on the count of 3, we will shout together, Yoisho. Yoisho is a traditional cheer in Japan. So I want everybody in the audience to join with us here in shouting out Yoisho together. So once we're in place, give me the... We're going to do this on the count of 3. Okay, ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, Yoisho! Great. Thank you again for everyone joining us here today. I know it was early. We really appreciate you coming. And thank you again to our distinguished speakers. To commemorate this day, we have a Panasonic Masu cup. It's a gift to you. Make sure you grab this on your way out of the tent. We hope you think of Panasonic Energy when you're having some sake. So to wrap things up, to finish things up, I want to give the final word of the day, bring back to the podium the indomitable Alan Swan.
Okay, well, thank you, everybody. Really appreciate you being around and listening to all the great comments. We do have, I mentioned customers earlier on, our customer vehicles are actually beyond these curtains, which will move out the way. So please go and have a look. You got Lucid out there, you got Tesla out there, you got Hexagon, and you got Harbinger. So please take a look at that, and then we'll organize taking you into the factory, and you'll see the batteries getting made. All right? Thank you, everybody. Thank you.